How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, today we got ourselves a Thursday stream. Oh my goodness. I will be honest, I am tired this evening, but I did want to get a bunch of alts taken care of tonight. I think I want to level, but I'm also not against doing some M+ as well. The XP buff, man, it's going away very, very soon. I just looked at all of my alts. I'm like, man, I got a lot to get through. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with the priest, with the hunter. Just got the hunter to 370 without stepping foot into a raids or dungeons much. Literally gearing, and the priest is actually close to 380 without even stepping much into M+. I've been saving a lot of those for the weeklies and whatnot. But man, the amount of casual stuff you could do and get some real progression in character has been fantastic in this expansion. I mean, that's why I'm utilizing the work order system, which I could use to get my in-between fill-ins of gear. But to get some of those items on a hunter, you need primal chaos, which something isn't something I like concern myself when I'm playing my main. Because as long as you're playing the game, you're getting that stuff like automatically. But when you're like a fresh new character, that's one of those like, oh, okay, I have to play for a little bit longer before I can like start doing stuff. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. Boys, yeah, time walking, man. I actually want to utilize that as well. That sounds like it will be really, really quick. That's what I want to try today, is see what's faster, time walking or cobalt assembly. Because time walking, one, it's easy, it's instances. Two, you can pick up the DARKMOON fair buff and queue for that very, very quickly. Or is it going to be just all cobalt assembly, going in, grind it out, and get it done really quickly? Hey boys, all doing that? Welcome back. Hope everybody is having a good one this evening. I'm a little slow for stuff, so let me get the music back up and running. Let me start logging into a character. I want to try the time walking method first. Where is my music? Here we go. How do I stream again? Dude, how do you stream again? I'm so tired today. I'm like losing my mind. Cobalt will be faster, still no gear. You think so? Apparently, some people are able to get from 69 to 70 in 20 minutes. That's about 25 minutes in cobalt if you're grinding. So if like it's 20 minutes, because apparently the fast runs are really, really quick. Because one, you have a full party team, full party players. Two, you're completing dungeons very quickly. Cobalt is so fast, but it's time walking faster. Because some people are saying you get through time walking within like, you get like 60, what is it, from 60 to 67 in an hour, which is, then that will make it faster than cobalt. But I want to try it, man. We got cobalt, we got time walking. Also, we got, if Mythic is on tonight, man, I want to get some Mythic pluses done with him. If my man Mythic is on tonight, I want to get some M+ done with him as well. My god, this background looks so good, man. God, this expansion has been so fun so far. I don't want it to end, man. I don't want the fun to stop. Can this expansion continue being fun for like ever? Or like way, way longer, for at least a year? Can I just continue the obsession for at least a year? What's up, Fetty? Hey, my man. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, by the way. I'll see you tomorrow, Fetty. I think it depends on your group dungeons. Okay, well, if I'm tanking and I got some gear, like best gear from last expansion, I imagine those dungeons we gotta blaze through. Plus, scaling. I mean, I feel like with scaling, they fixed it since. I feel like so I did one with my shadow place, like, this morning before I was going to bed. Just gotta wait for my video to render and whatnot. Well, so we're waiting for that. I just queued for a quick one. As a Shadow Priest, I felt like bosses were done ridiculously fast. Really, really quickly. And like, we were just kind of blazing through all of it. The tank pulls everything. No one complains about it. We just walk in, pull it all. And it just like, it took us a good 5 minutes to get through a dungeon. Big gold maker, by the way. If you're gonna try to make gold, herbalism is fantastic. If you're going anything, look for rice bark. If you want to spec into anything, I don't know if like this spec will change, but specking into rice bark may be the play, honestly. Like the more rice bark you can get, the merrier. It's so good. What's up, basic? I know, my man. Hope you having a good one, my guy. Welcome back. Play PvE now. What do you mean you play PvE now? What class do you play? If you're playing Death Dead or Demon Hunter, then you basically PvP as well. Chat. I'm gonna try fixing the audio. It may break stuff, but bear with me. Okay, audio is probably gonna break here for a second. Okay, OBS picked it up. Okay, in-game I don't hear anything. Okay, now I hear stuff. You guys can barely hear it though. I gotta figure out like a good like a good middle ground where I can hear the audio, but so can you guys as well. I gotta figure that out at some point. Yeah, time walking is fast. I think it's faster than cobalt. Like I said, took 20 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I gotta give it a try. I'm gonna give it a go on stream, compare the two. We'll see, man. We'll see. Some class changes on Horizon. Hopefully, Chris, man. We haven't had anything yet. They said that they said in the blue post recently when they buffed up a bunch of trinkets and nerfed a bunch of dungeons. They said in the blue post that they're just starting to head back to the office, but they wanted to make some nerfs as they're starting to get back into the work cycle. So it may be like not this maybe like in the reset we'll get something, right? Maybe as we after the weekend we'll be able to get closer to like the Tuesday and we'll have a big blue post with like class nerfs and buffs, because you know there's gonna be some PvP changes, man. Demon Hunters are back to one-shotting players. Demon Hunters are literally back to just one-shotting players. You go into a big hunt, into a soul cleave. If everything crits, that's 114k crit with a hunt, 114k crit with a crit with a soul cleave, and the hunt is an immediate tick immediately. If that crits, that's like 50k or something. It's some crazy number. You can go from a full health bar to 0 in a global, or it feels like in a global. I guess it is in a global because you load up the hunt and it's just charging. So as you connect, you hit cleave, and that's all happens in one button. Unless you have an immunity or a cloak, like an actual immunity, you're dead. You're just dead. I haven't seen the nerfs, so we have to next to be balancing. Yeah. A lot of people are assuming there's going to be a lot of nerfs. Like even the guy that does the rogue guides and stuff, guy, he's like, Outla's doing really good, but I hope they don't gut it. He's just saying out there, Outla's doing really good, but I hope they don't gut it. Let's start with the warrior, man. I feel like the warrior would be able to get, I don't know, tanking dungeons really easily. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm hoping they don't go too heavy. Like, definitely some adjustments needs to be made. I feel like more than anything, you should probably bring up the classes that are, like, struggling with certain talents that are underperforming. I do wonder if they're, like... Because I know they got a lot of big changes on the horizon with, like, 1005. I do wonder if they, like, do some tuning here and there. But majority of the changes would be, like, in 1005. And maybe they'll announce, like, oh, 1005 is kind of early, guys. 1005 comes out, because 1005 is like not a major content patch, it's just mostly like quality of life improvements and additions. And if you have a bunch of class changes with quality of life stuff at the ready, that could be nice, right? So I already have a DARKMOON Mayor buff. So I guess we'll do time walking. We kill the tank. Actually, we'll kill both, tank and a DPS. Yeah, we'll kill the tank and a DPS, just in case. Because maybe one is faster than the other. What are we doing, Dal? What's up, Celtic? My man. Try to see which leveling method is the fastest. We got the time walking, which apparently is comparable to the cobalt assembly. So I want to try to see which one of those two is indeed quicker. So we're gonna queue for time walking. Time walking you can do at like level 60 and above, because its content scales you down to that level. Or maybe you could do like a 35 and above. I don't really know, because it all depends on what level does it scale to. I remember at some point you used to be able to do it at low level, and everybody could basically participate. But then I think they changed it up a little bit, where you couldn't do that in the same way. Got the fair buff? Yeah, got the Wii. What I may just do is I may just start flying back to get the DARKMOON fair buff to make sure it's 100% refreshed. But yeah. Now I don't even know like what's a good build for warrior, by the way. What should I run? Does anybody in chat know? Did you just do everything damage? Because I know I was still in battle stance. I know I didn't give up battle stance at all. I guess I could go sidearm. And maybe like one-hand specialization. I don't necessarily need Titanic Throw, but it does kind of help in the opener. I'll keep it. Okay. Alright, how feels like I'm queuing for Mythic Pluses, man. Oh, that's weird. Alright, so this should be a fast run. Everybody I think should know exactly how this dungeon works, man. There should be no questions about it. I think Shaman should have a tank spec, mail in a shield, elemental affinity. It had a little rock body weapon that reduces damage by 10%. Yeah, I feel like that'd be kind of cool if they did something like that in the future. I'm not against that. Okay, everything's just melting. Alright, Demon Hunter, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going, boys. Let's skippy dippy. Skippy dippy. Yeah, let's go. Keep your hands and feet in the ride at all times. Gotta group everything up here. Stun it all? Oh wait, I don't have a proper stun. I need to get an AoE stun. That's what I think I'm missing. We're just gonna spend every global doing damage to him. What the? How do you pull that? Okay, can we just like pull it and just like keep running? Yeah, it'll probably port to us. Dude, Demon Hunter's oblivious. He has no idea that that's the back there. I don't even know how they pulled it. Can we just ignore it? Can we just keep going and ignore it? I guess there's nothing really stops us from ignoring it, right? I guess there's nothing really that stops us from having to fight that thing. We can just keep walking. I guess it's an option. He's just out there. I mean, he can't hurt us, right? He's just over there. Wait, there's two of them over here? What the hell are they doing? I didn't know those two guys out here. Did they get removed from Mythic Plus? They may have been. They may have always been around, but then they just get removed from M Plus. It's like, you know what? They're gonna hate that poll. Let's not do that to them. Did she ever cast a spell? Like, is there anything that can reflect back at her? Also, did they change this mechanic? Is that gonna look the same as it does? No. Wait, yes it does. Big executing. Big executing. Do we need any loot? That's one advantage I'll see here with this boss is this method does give you a little bit of gear. You are getting a little bit of gear the entire time you're doing this. Actually gotta go and interrupt them. Just to pull them all together. Just to pull everything together. We got a wall. And if we go now, we shouldn't get too many ghosties. Perfect. We only got this set of ghosties. I was trying to explain to my guildies like how this mechanic works with this mob. How it's only just one set of ghosties you'll get. Let's just pull the boss. Is gonna have hopefully a blast at one of us. Oh, okay, we made more friends. Because if we just did exactly like Mythic Pluses, there's nothing really that's gonna hurt us. But yeah, I'd be cool if they added a Shaman tank spec. If they added a Shaman tank spec, I think, do you imagine like they would just add an extra spec just a Shaman, or like is it gonna be? I would hope like every other class would get something cool if they did add Shaman tank spec. You know, I feel like it'd be kind of cool. Like realistically, I don't think it's possible to really make it happen, but I would love to have more than one, like an extra spec for every single class. I just can't imagine how that would work out in the end of the day, but I think it would be awesome to see. Although we never really had a male tank ever, have we? I don't know how the male tank would work. We have leather tanks. If we do add any other tank specs though, can we get a cloth tank, like a Demonology Warlock, but like a tanky version? Like back in the day? Because it used to be a build way back in the day. Back in Mr. Pandaria. There was a build. Not saying it was a good build, but saying it was a build. As mentioned, should absolutely add a tank spec to Shaman because of the Prima Council. Ooh, it does feel kind of like a Shaman-y expansion in a way, doesn't it? Not like super Shaman-y, but it definitely does have like that Shaman-y appeal to it. You know, with Primalists and all that. Plus some Night Elf Primalists. I'm thinking we're gonna get Night Elf Shamans if anything. If we don't get a tank Shaman spec, at least we'll get a Night Elf Shamans. I feel like that's so, and Nightborn, because they've seen Nightborn Shamans, and out of all the races they added, you see Valpera, you see Trolls, you see Tauren, you don't see Human Shamans. You see Night Elf Shamans and Nightborn Shamans, out of all of them. I'll probably get the birds, yeah. Birds and the bees. It's done everything. God, I love the shield chart ability. It's so good. I love just how tanky this thing is. It literally has some healing. It literally has just a smidge of healing and a ton of defense. So good. God, I can't wait to play this at max level, man. BBC Warlock tank was a thing as well. Was it really? Like an actual tank, or was it like, well, for this one fight you could sit in the corner and hold the boss's attention, kinda? Because I feel like I wouldn't count that, honestly. I mean, I guess technically it should count, but like I personally don't count that. Might sounds like I can't even leap. Yeah, I can't even leap. I should have backed away. God, my executes are so Chunky. And we got a bone. I got a bone to pick with you, chat. How good is this trinket, actually? How good is this thing? 260 item level. I mean, it's not great for my item level, but like, that's gonna be gear. At the end of the day, that is gonna be gear. So far, I've spent how much? I should time myself, honestly. I might just do another dungeon after this just to see how much XP I get. But if I get like a level out of this, that'll be lucrative. Because this feels like it's really quick. Good trinket. It's a strange trinket. You can have it. I mean, I guess. It's a strange trinket, but sure. Hold on, let's just see what Hunter at. Here we go, my man. Here's a strange trinket. That's 260 item level. Go for it. Okay. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome, champ. May God have mercy on your soul. I mean, he's pumping out DPS, I guess, so maybe it's like, maybe it's actually like a really lucrative trinket. I doubt it, but who knows, honestly. If it hands, it could move to handers again. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. If it hands went out a two-handed build, where Storm Strikes were just all the rage, that'd be fantastic. I agree with that. Easy agree with that one. Look, this is how fast these ones are. How much self-XP do I get out of it? Almost a level. Oh. Okay, I want to go again, but I want to time myself and see how much XP I got out of it. You could generally take if I played right for quite a few bosses that didn't take swaps of Warlock. I guess the problem would be like they don't have a ton, do they? Shaman take is almost too easy to add. Modify Earth Shield to be like a stance. It gives armor to 100% aggro. Everything else from enhanced transfer over. Easy peasy. I guess that would be one way of doing it. But like, what would they bring that another tank doesn't, right? Every tank brings something unique to their group. What would a Shaman tank bring? You know what I mean? Because yes, they can tank, but like, what do they do, right? Like, Warriors have fantastic physical damage reduction mitigation, and they have spell reflect. They have group buffs like commanding shout, and they have a party buff with a battle shout, and they're very mobile. But like a Shaman, kind of mobile, but not really. Like a Demon Hunter tank is very good against magic damage. Would enhancement tank or Shaman tank be good against magic damage? Like, what would be their niche? What would they provide? Would they also have a Wind Fury buff like the Wind Fury totem, like enhancement? You know, like, yeah, they could tank, but like, what do they bring to the game? You know, that's what it would have to be. Like, outside of it, unless they give them some sort of like a reason, some sort of purpose to exist, right? Some sort of thematic reasoning, some sort of way to like mitigate damage in a unique way that brings someone new to the team that hasn't been done already. I just like the only way to make him really strong would be to make him just stronger than every other class in the game, every other tank in the game. You know, it's like there's a bit more depth when it comes to like making a tank nowadays. Like, yeah, they can tank, but like, what do they do? What do you mean, the tank? But like, yeah, but what do they do? Because tanking is just like, well, that's a given. You know what I mean? Oh, you're prop warrior? Okay, but what do you do? Because a lot of the tanks are very, very similar in terms of like mitigation with one another. Like, a lot of the tanks are actually pretty good. All of them are generally pretty strong. Generally. I need to try myself. Alright. Let's see how fast the dungeon goes. Wait. Are we scaling to 40? Or is that just 40? Oh, it might be scaling to 40. So maybe like 40 and above you could do stuff. Let's pull everything here. Come here. And you guys come here. Pull everything. I'm trying to see if I can drag all of you on top of each other, but you guys all got stunned up, which is super unfortunate. I really can't pull any of you together out of ever, can I? Because this guy just keeps casting, but he's got like a stone ball that isn't interruptible. Oh, immune to interrupts. Blood rage, that's what it is. Yeah, it's kind of lame. These guys could kind of get pulled together. Yeah, Wrestling Spirit Paladin AP. Let's go, my guy. Get it. Hell yeah. Get that rested XP, man. Get the leveling done. Hopefully the team won't hate me for like pulling as fast as I am. Some people do actually have a problem with it. Frightening Roar, I don't have a way to break out of it. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Let's kill these guys first, maybe. Oh, maybe see if I can disrupt the other Frightening Roar. Oh, this Stunnable at least. I like this song a lot, man. I feel like if they added 2-handed Shaman, it would be a 2-hand frost DK, it would be viable, but not nearly as good as wielding. It used to be really good though, man. It used to be really good. Because you'll play more into certain builds like Stormstrike build, where Stormstrike scaled off of your weapon damage. So having a big 2-hander meant that your Stormstrike was good, but you gave up Lava Lash. So you can go into Stormstrike build, and you can go into Stormstrike Resetty build, Resetty Spaghetti build, which could be kind of good, because it used to be good, because that's what people used to do. That's kind of where a lot of that comes from. But I think now the changes where Stormstrike does actually need a main hand and an offhand. Maybe? Maybe I'm misremembering that. But that could be the possibility, honestly. Let's see if I can walk them out here. We can grab more boys. Let's grab these guys. Just to group them together. So about at this point, just pulling people together. Stunned. I gotta wait. I gotta get a way to break out of that. I gotta be able to help him next time. Alright, on to the boss. I said we just keep going. Can I pull all these things? Like all of them to the boss room? Or are they casters? Are you a caster, Magma Lord? You are a little bit of a caster. I'm somewhat of a caster myself. I'm gonna play my Shaman. Let's go big AU for a second. Trying to enhance my to speak about it. Dude, it's a lot of fun. I think I like it a lot water. It's a ton of fun. It is a fantastic spec. Shaman in general is really, really good right now. I like it a lot. Okay, let's get them all to come over here. Frightened Roar can be interrupted, actually. Okay, so my whole team is way back there. It's literally just me out here by myself. Me, myself, and I. Again, hopefully they don't hate me for this. What the? Rich level 65? That's nice. Does he just cast from a distance? I don't remember. Like, I thought you could move that guy. Maybe you can't. Maybe he actually just stands here still. I don't remember him. I don't remember what he did overall. Can I kick you at all? Can you move? No? Okay. Because you don't really fight the guy. You fight this big guy, the molten dude. That's a couple of minutes ago. Play one walker down. Really? Okay. How you liking it? Because I heard it. So far, it seems to be a pretty good spec. So far, it seems to be in a pretty good spot right now. Attacks block, they pulse out and do a small heal. So basically like a passive healer spec. That could be interesting, actually. It could be like, hey, it's a tank with a lot of group-wide healing. That could be unique. Okay. You probably would want to give it some kind of like a raid buff then, right? Just to give like some kind of viability or increase the viability. Yeah, I might main rogue this X-Pack. Dude, rogues are a lot of fun, Val. If you do, man, I think you'll enjoy it. Outlaw, Assassination, Subtlety, all of them are really good right now. I think I like them a ton. As enhancement in vanilla, I have a million ideas of Shaman tank, but it's too much. List here. It's a lot of ideas, man. I think a lot of people have had ideas. Because at some point, Shaman was kind of like food sort of kind of tank stuff. I need to remember that I have a stun. I need to get a shockwave. I think it's going to be really helpful. Let's actually spec into it. Oh, we can't spec into it. Let's go Violent Outburst then. Big Damie. Big Damie, big Damie, big Damie, big Damie, big Damie, big Damie. I also should go for the Interrupting Shout, where my AoE roar silence this thing nearby, because that could be really useful. So stuff like that doesn't happen. Do these bolts just roll back on time walking? Because I know like a heroic or mythic they would roll back. I think it was heroic, they would roll back and forth. Oh, they do, okay. They're back to dodging. Be able to chill here. There we go. Let's group all of them. I remember these guys used to like we'll do 2 ogres at a time back in BFA or back in WAD, and they'll for some reason like they would just take forever to die. I remember like a little memories of WAD nowadays because it's been so long now. But I remember this place in particular. People were always able to go really slow with them for one reason or another. Should I just pull the boss? Yeah, I'll just pull the boss. Pop everything. So I bit of the chills. And just start cleaving. Give it a stop the molten burst. Nice. How fast was that? I mean, it's kind of quick. It's 8 minutes. So it's about like 20 minutes inside a cobalt assembly to get a level. But how fast is it overall just doing these? Because I'm about like halfway to a level. Like if this is about 8 minutes per level or 16 minutes per level, that's not terrible in terms of leveling. I think Shaman Tech would be cool if they could alternate between elemental stances, water for group heal, tank for earth for tankiness. That'd be cool. I'm not against that at all. There's a bit of water, a little bit maybe like of lightning, a little bit of earth. Yeah, that'd be neat. I think a totem focus tank would be dope for Shaman, a totem focus tank. So basically like drop totems. But I mean, they already do have totems, but like what kind of tanky totem would you like implement or add? Shaman tank, maybe an air totem that gives a rate avoidance. Oh, that could be kind of cool. Hold on, air avoidance. Wait, that'd be kind of neat. Wait, that actually would be kind of cool. Imagine if you did have like some kind of raid buff. Dude, wait, actually that'd be unique. There's not a lot of buffs that give avoidance. I feel like there's only like a couple of buffs that where like rogues can do feint in order to reduce AoE damage taken, which is massive in raid because a lot of fights are raid-wide damage, which count as AoE, which you can just feint and just live through it. It's crazy. But also Evoker has the same thing where they can reduce AoE damage with that Zephyr ability. So it's very, very, very similar in that regard. We done this one, boys. We know this dungeon like the back of our hands. This should be quick. As long as we can kill these guys, the technicians, I'll just pull everything onto the boss, honestly. Yep, kill technician, and we'll go. We'll try not to pull everything. Only a handful of mobs. We don't want to pull everything. Come here. Who's over there? Come on, boys. Why are you guys aggroing them? Don't aggro them. We don't actually need to fight them. All of them are over there fighting that one guy when I'm out here fighting these 3. Come on, just pull them over. Why are you pulling all the words through the dungeon? My God, we don't need to pull the whole dungeon. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, guys, follow me. Hold on. Guys, follow me. Guys, follow me. We don't need to pull entire dungeon. And we don't need to pull everything. They're just like fighting literally everything here. Yeah, just go and we can skip it. Look, I know you see those mobs over there. You find them really spooky, but you don't actually have to fight them. ShadowPriest is looking at it. He's like, wait, you don't need to? What is this? Look, you can just avoid them. Look at that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Everybody in the room? All right, hands and feet. Keep your hands and feet in at all times. I'm gonna try to. I should have saved my avatar for later. What the? My guy, why are you? I tagged that guy, but like lightly. Focusing on Rocket Spark more than anything. I guess we should be focusing on a big guy then. Shouldn't we? Don't kill him, don't kill him yet, don't kill him yet. Nice. Big executes. Alrighty, and let's just pull everything up. Oh, they have that one guy over there from the Mythic Pluses. Has there always been there? Just chilling down below like that? Hold on, let me hold your hand. You need to hold their hand for them to move with you. Otherwise, they just get super, like, distracted. Come with me. Come on, come on. You keep losing aggro off me, man. I don't know what it is. Come on, boys. Come on. Come with. There we go. Walking you up. Little by little. Look, I got all the aggro on you. Beautiful, right? Now we group them all up and we just gotta chill. I got a little bit of damage, but... the double slash ability. Alright. The rest of this place is just gonna be a big blender. We walk in, blend the carts up. Move on. Blender, 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 boys. Are we just gonna do big pulls on the next carts? At least we don't have stuff like Sanguine in here. My god, man. Remember this place was Sanguine? I thought it was a good idea. Shaman Tech would be cool if they would like a Dathia and Vault over their cardets. Oh, that'd be dope. Actually, that sounds like a fantastic idea. I like that. Dathia will like, becoming just like an ascended elemental, man. That'd be sweet. Okay, can they pull big? Can these guys live this? Is this too many mobs for you? Or is this perfect? Okay, healer died immediately. Healer? Oh, you just got hit by Mordor. Okay, so it's like a dodge Mordor. Okay. Okay, so it's just dodge the avoidable attack. Okay, we could still save this. We can still save this. Just dodge Mordor. Can't really stun the Mordor guys, can I? Oh, you can. I didn't know that. I should just... I need Shockwave, man. I need Shockwave big time. Am I just a squishy? I feel like I'm super squishy. That'd be a sentence form. That would be pretty awesome if they had just like a big metamorphosis style form where you become an ascended god, ascended elemental god. Defensive stance. So most warriors don't really run defensive stance. Yes, you can, but you don't necessarily need it right now, because right now, like the problem with defensive stance, it reduces the damage you do, and its defensive value is not nearly as high as it used to be. It is advertised like if you are having trouble with damage, you should go defensive stance, but most warriors just go battle stance. And it's actually kind of recommended to learn the battle stance build or battle stance playstyle. Highly recommended, like if you want to do well. Do we just DPS it? Normally you just gotta chill out here and group everything up. So we get Grenadiers, Shrapnel. So we need the guys with the rockets. The Mordor team. Do these guys know how to do this? Hopefully. And I guess we could DPS them for a little bit, right? But like the cannons is so much more efficient. Yeah, here's a question for you, chat. What elf will not have priest? If you want the gameplay purpose, I like Night Elf. I feel like the haste and the crit is probably a little bit better for you. Okay, let's see if we can group them up over here. If anybody get the cannon, you can just shoot at the guy from here. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I got a couple of shots on me. No. Yeah, I don't think these guys really played that much in when this was a Mythic Plus key. So weird to think about this place. Oh, Mythic Plus, man. I know that if I stand in fire, I'm gonna die. Left, right? one of them usually. Yeah. Now, can we do a big pull here? Can we go big, chat? I want to go big. I gotta be very, very careful defensively. If I played actually carefully defensively, we will be okay. Like I died. Oh, they removed a lot of mobs from here. We didn't have like big guy with a massive axe or hammer over here. Weird. You want to res that guy? Okay, just dead on the ground. Not out between the two. Okay, you can melt in PvP. True. Void Elf is good too. Void Elf isn't bad, but I like Night Elf. Unless you just like the looks. And then you can go Void Elf for the looks. Pull him in the center-ish area. Those people just gotta pull him where he starts. But that's what I'm missing. I'm looking at my bars, I'm like, I feel like I'm missing something. I thought it was behind him. I try to make that this boss a little bit more visible in terms of like what they're spearing. But yeah, I don't know if it works super well. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of fast leveling, but I don't know if it's faster than Combat though. I mean, it's fairly quick, but I think Combat is faster. I did lose my XP buff though, the DARKMOON buff. Let's see if I can squeeze out one more level while I'm in here anyway. That may actually be a pretty good method to level in the time walking, while also hanging out in the combat assembly getting the tags. That may be the best method of leveling, honestly. You're just kind of doing a little bit of both. And we have a group over here. I do want to see which way they're gonna go though. Looks like tagging these mobs maybe. Very good. Oh my god, that's a lot of axes being thrown. I am a tank, but I'm not super tanky right now. I need to be a little bit more careful. Oh yeah, I could definitely die. I'm gonna die. Ah. Is it chasing me? That's unfortunate. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Unless I somehow live. Fear, stun, anything? Oh, I'm dead. I'm alive! Wow! I thought I was dead, honestly. Okay. Survived another one. Alright, is this the only group out here that's doing combat? There's no one out here. Yeah, that's the only group. No one else out here. I guess I can hang out with the rest of them. See where they all go. And looks like there's a Shaman doing stuff. Got a couple tags. Clenching? Dude, me too, man. Me too. That was tough. I was like, yeah, definitely dead. Those arcane elementals is like the only tough part of the combat assembly. Everything else is kind of doable, but those guys in particular, yeah, they're tough. Hope I got a couple of tags here, because I'm almost leveled. There was a hunter. He's trying to kill stuff, but he's not really doing it quickly. Between all the thrall stuff and the X-Specs and now all the Shaman's focus, all the, so in the story so far, this X-Pack, all the Zappy Boy hype, you'd think those would give Shaman a shot at being a meta at some point. Aren't Shamans really good right now though? Isn't Enhancement an insanely good spec at the moment? I think Restoration is like the only one that's kind of like not bad but also not amazing. Every other Shaman spec, aren't they all pretty decent right now? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Enhancement is really, really good. Plus, you know, also, isn't this the one of those classes that scales really well with endgame gear? Because a lot of classes, like, there's a lot of classes out there that scale really well once you get really, really good gear, like later down the line. So it may just be one of those specs, one of those classes where once you get more gear on that thing, it's gonna feel much, much better and play a lot better and just feel better and do everything better. Let's get a couple of tags. Probably get tags on these guys too, couldn't I? Gonna tackle this guy as well. Almost I gotta go get tags here. You can get a bunch of stuff tagged out. I can pull them in. These guys too. So now everything's tagged up. I just gotta wait for roll to die. And hopefully I won't be the one drawing all the aggro. That guy get killed. Oh, poor boy. Poor guy, man. My man's dead. I'm gonna die. Why am I the one dying? Oh god, I'm actually gonna die. I really shouldn't be in prot spec while I'm in here. I should be like, what is it? I should be in Arms of Fury. I should be tanking in dungeons, but out here I should be Fury. That's what I should be doing. Should be out here. Just throwing axes like this, getting all the aggro. That's not great. That's not good for me. That's not good for my health. I forgot I have a heal. Like I heal when I spend rage, but also I forgot I have a proper heal too. With impending victory. What's good, man? What's up, Cody? My guy. Shaman is cooking close to 222 IO. Hey man, they're pretty good, huh? Am I ready for a plus? I'm down, fam. So we got what 2 levels out of this chat, yeah? I guess with the time we spent on stream so far, getting 2 levels isn't bad. Shockwave, thank goodness, we needed that. We needed a good shockwave. I don't really need Stormbolt anymore, do I? Yeah, I can actually replace it. I can go for either shockwave range is increased and cooldowns are reduced when striking multiple targets, or it does damage and all the crits. I'm gonna do with damage. I'm gonna go with big dammy because I can go for a big shockwave and hopefully get myself a fat go. Let me go and park this character in. I think me and my chicks are gonna get some M pluses done, chat. I need to go and get this character back to Orgrimmar to park him in the Darkmoon Fair area. Hanging in there, buddy. Let's go, man. So how are you guys enjoying the expansion so far, man? Is it feeling good? Having fun with it? I feel like this song, we already listened to it. I think I have like 2 versions of it, like back to back. Yeah, I thought Allie's good, but somehow I always wanted to be in melee. It's easier for me. As Ellie? Oh, yeah. Enhanced, I think, is a little bit easier, but I think it really depends if you play melee or if you play ranged. What's happening, brother? What's up, Modzilla? Hope you're having a good one. Love it. Been playing as much as I can. Man, I've been playing like an addict. Like, I don't remember last time I was like addicted to a World of Warcraft expansion. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just losing sleep. Like, I know it's really, really unhealthy. But in between getting my work done, like, I just want to sit down and play the video game. That's all I want to do. Just turn my brain off and just play. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I've been feeling. I want to use the strength ring. It is strength. I could replace it with a cipher. Potentially. Also have this thing here too. Both same item level. Is strength better than just like secondaries? Because I know secondaries are good now. I'll just keep them for now. I don't actually need to replace them. Although I could get myself, you know what I could? I could get myself boots. I could get myself crafted stuff. So these require 17. But a lot of this lower level stuff. Or no. No, what I could do is I could actually 316s. I mean, I guess I could make myself 316s, yeah. Wrists. So I could grab a couple of these things where I don't need to be max level, like 316 over here if I get NG. And I could get myself like easier item level off the bat. That probably would help me in dungeons a lot, wouldn't it? Is it worth it? I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I'll grab 1 NG. Just so I can have like easier time questing. More like, not even an easier time questing, but rather like I'm scaling constantly. You know what I mean? I'm always ahead of the scaling. Like Helm, I think it'll be worth. What else can I get? Boots. Chest piece probably is worth. Yeah, chest piece is worth. I'm kind of limited on my funds, but I'll do it anyway. What about gloves? Yeah, probably gloves. Wrists, I mean. What is this? Chest? I probably do. Well, I already have wrists actually, don't I? Yeah, I do. Alright, let me go grab those. What we'll see if me and my chicks can maybe get in the key together. I need to get base NG in order to be able to wear that. I mean, I guess I'll pick up NG just to have it. Here we go. It's pretty good, just like a bit more nerfs and outline classes. Yeah, I thought they've been out for the holidays, man. So as they coming back, I'm sure we're gonna see even more changes when it comes to classes. It happens every single time they're out for the holidays, man. Happens every time. Sorry, boys. 1 second. Okay, cool. Now we're good. Rather see them work from bottom up, bring up the underperforming specs rather than overperforming. Yeah, I feel like that's how a lot of people feel. Like, there's a lot of classes that are good, and normally people are like, no, nerf the top competitors. But nowadays, like, more people have a different mentality of like, hey, you know, they're pretty good. They're like strong, but like, they can be fine being strong. You just gotta get the bottom a little bit higher. You know what I mean? I'm sure they're gonna get back into the office and start doing some nerfs and buffs. There are definitely some changes that could be done. I'd say the tuning is pretty good, but it definitely like isn't perfect. So just slight adjustments will be enough. For sure, bring up some of the specs that aren't performing will definitely be prerogative. I have big secrets right now in all group. I can peep what my alts got. Start with those. Also, another question. Have I done a key on my Shaman? I done a key on my Shaman. What about the Evoker? Has Evoker done a key? Priest done a key. I can do another key on a Priest, honestly. And I can do a key on a DK too. I gotta take care of that as well. Let's see what the Evoker has real quickly. Otherwise, maybe we could just do Rogue. Dive into 15, 16. Prop Warriors, 375. I don't know, I'm not sure what Mythic plus. I should be doing 375. I mean, you can easily get it. You should be able to get into a 10. But it all depends on your score too. Like, if you're going into a 10, but you don't really have much of a score. Yeah, 8s easily. 8s, I don't think anyone would take you. It wouldn't take you, even if you don't have a score. As long as it's like not super difficult keys like Vault or Ruby. It all really depends on like, it really at the end of the day depends on what your experience is with keys. But yeah, you need a little bit of score, a little bit of item level in order to get into some keys. But if you're tanking, it should be a lot easier for you to really get into some actual keys and get some stuff done. It really depends, I guess, at the end of the day. I feel like item level wise, you're perfectly fine to get into a 10, 11, hell, even 12. You'll be able to live them just fine. As long as you play them right, you're livable. Hell, you could probably do a 15 on that item level. You're Prop Warrior. They're really, really strong. But like, even if your class can technically do it, that all depends like how skilled you are, how experienced you are, how well do you know the dungeons, could you find a group that will take you, kind of deal, you know what I mean? So when it comes to realistic setup, I would say, yeah, like 10s, probably, definitely 8s. Definitely 8s, but once you build up a little bit of score, 10. But if you can get into like your first 10, get yourself your key and do your keys, there's nobody, I mean, it's your key, nobody's going to be able to kick you out of your groups. I got a 13 Burial on Evo. We can start there. See how we do. But you can bring an alt if he wants to. Let's do it. Hey, yo, let's do it, man. Alrighty. Also, some of my friends, like IRL friends, have been playing. That's been really cool. I want to see if I can get my buddy Ryan. I want to see if I can do some stuff with him, man. Get some dungeons done with him or whatever. Show him the ropes of like how to gear in the open world and stuff like that. Hell yeah, dude. When you IRL friends are coming back to the game, that's just a mwah. Alright, well, let's start key. 13 burial. If you boys want to join in, you want to tank it? I mean, if you want to do it, I'm fine with that. What do we have this week? Azure Vault. I gotta pick those up on my main. And perma eggs. I don't necessarily need those, but you know. I should have picked up. Oh wait, I did the weekly, I think, on this guy. Yeah, I did. I was gonna say I should have probably picked up the weekly quest, but I'm actually chilling. The Evoker is almost 400 animal, man. I need a couple of more like crafted pieces in order to be able to swap them out. I need also a couple more primal focus. If I can get like 2 more, I can maybe get some decent bracers. Got us as a healer, beautiful. Should be able to pick up a couple of DPS easily. I'm gonna show you guys the power amongst tanks that are D tier. They actually do a ton of damage. They're just really difficult to play, man. They're squishy, but they do a ton of damage. Grab a rogue, I'm fine with that. Just want to be tempted with plus alt. Wait, what? I don't want to be tempted to level another alt, man. They're fun. Alts are so fun and they're so easy to manage right now. Honestly, I get it, right? You're like, you know what? You just want to be able to focus on a handful of classes at a time. I can totally understand that. But man, classes are so good right now. Check out the warrior. Dude, what do we need? We need a B-res, man. We need a B-res. We got Mia's Luster. We need a B-reser. I'm not... I want to take the warrior, but we need a B-res. Just in case. I have 2 mains, 2 alts. Yeah, I can't really do 2 mains, man. I have 1 main that I like focus on. Again, another B-res classes. Shaman. Give me oh, we do have a red pally. Wait, hold on. No, we do have a B-res. We have a red pally. What am I doing? Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. I forgot pallies couldn't be res. Never mind. We have a B-res. Wait. Oh, that is so weird, man. It's just hitting me in the head. It's hitting me in a dome. Wait. They can be res. That's going to take a second to adjust him. That's weird. That is weird. Let's see if we can get a flask. Like a decent one. Do I want... I normally want Elements of Chaos, but like, is there cheaper Elements of Chaos? There's also other flasks you can run as Evoker. I want to see if I can do any cheesy flasks. I want to see if there's any like really super cheesy. Because there's some really cheesy ones apparently. Like really weird. Really uncommon. But potentially good. Files. Corrupt Enrage apparently is really good. But it has a downside. Maybe I should do Corrupting Rage. So Corrupting Rage is interesting, chat. Corrupting Rage. So this one is interesting. What this file does is it grants you 1000 points of critical strike. Passively. Just baseline. I guess we could AJ. Easy. AJ. We got homies in here, man. We got homies in these. So with this file, you get 1000 crit. But after you suffer 100% worth of your health in damage, the file becomes, instead of a crit buff, it becomes a buff that starts killing you slowly. Like a debuff, I think, so you can't even take it off either. And you just absolutely start melting with it. So what it does is it'll do 25% of your health as nature damage over 15 seconds. A quarter of your health. And while it's doing that, the buff is turned off. So if you're constantly taking damage, this potion is going to kill you. If you're taking more damage than less damage, this potion is eventually going to kill you. But if you take very little damage, it's 1000 crit. It's a toxic potion or file, which is really cool in my opinion. I love stuff like this, right? It's like a big like, hey, here's a buff, but here's the downside. Oh no. I want to try it. I want to try it. I want to see if I die to it. Or maybe it's really good. I don't have a lot of haste, but I can use more crit. Because we do play Evoker, we do get benefits on crits. Where is the guy? Sorocus. Where are ya? I am. Okay, there you are. Thank you for marking yourself. Really trusted in my army here, guys. It's a lot of fun, man. Also pretty easy to manage. They're a lot easier than Shadowlands and BFA and maybe even Legion. AJ's asking, first last boss? We lost on Sidim. City, I think. Is he temporal warp? Let's see. Is it temporal? It is temporal warp. Okay, okay. What's better for your burst here? Like with CDs. You want me to lust? Yeah, I just lost whatever he wants me because he has that ability where he can basically lust himself while lust is active. Is it possible to use evoker abilities without being in a dragon form? Some of them are. Like for example, you could use the living flame ability. You could use the emerald blossom. You can bless allies with blessing of bronze. You can apply like the healer mana buff without having to be in evoker or dragon ability. You could root without being in there. But every other ability you do have to be. I think it goes to Zephyr without being in dragon ability, dragon form. Press defenses without being in dragon. No, Obsidian does trigger dragon form. So Obsidian apparently will trigger dragon form, but you can't remove it afterwards. So a lot of them do need to be. Ready to check. So how do we end up here? Could have sworn we said forever. Everybody's ready? Countdown 10. Alright, boys. Let's see how we do. But Jukes, pull however you like, whatever you like. What's up, Blake? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. Thinking about coming back to what class I would like. My god, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of classes to enjoy. I have a couple of videos of like what's doing best, what's fun, what's improved. Definitely I would look at some whole like video library, man. There's a lot out there that changed. A lot of classes are quite different now. I think I'll like them a lot, man. Do I pop CDs here? I guess I do, right? It just feels so weird to like pop CDs on this pack. But I think it's better than not using CDs. Watch out for void slashes, by the way. They're magic damage and you don't mitigate magic at all. Oh my god. Let's see if I can, cause you're mobile, right? Ooh, we're gonna go left. We go left. Use Troy. I guess you could use Troy if you want to avoid looking at a dragon form at all times. That's a possibility, yeah. I like the dragon forms. I think they're pretty cool looking. I was gonna say, do we have a enrager? I guess we do. It's me and the rogue, but I'm not running the right talent for it to make it work. That's a little unfortunate. What can you do? Big fire breath? Group them up, group them up, group them up, and blast. Big. I love being an evoker just for that reason alone. It's all that blaster damage, man. Group them, yeah, group them, group them. They consume the potion, actually. Oh, I need to do that out of combat, that's why. Okay. For some reason, I tried to, I guess I consumed the potion while I was in combat. Grab the vial. Here we go. I think I'm gonna fly over them. Get them all sunned up. Thank God there's no sanguine, man. This place with sanguine was pretty rough to say the least. Was not my favorite. So it looks like the debuff where the stacking up damage resets after combat phases. That's actually going to be very helpful. Alright, do we have everything for the boss? So I got just about everything. You listed? I was going to list there. Okay, I guess I'll just list afterwards. Oh god, I forgot about that. I probably should have positioned myself a little bit better. Blast. Let's do Karnax. Ladder creation real quickly. On Waldus. Just to make sure we're extra safe. Extra safe. Gonna move. Did we just kill? I think we just kill. Well, no, I think we kill the ad. I think normally you could just kill the boss there. But, yeah. I think I'll save a lot of my cooldowns here for the next trash pack. Because I could use fire. I maybe should have used fire. I'm not sure how this class is. Is this a class where you put stuff on cooldown as often as you can? Or is this like you save things until you get in a bad... until you line up cooldowns all together? Because I'm not sure how you play this one. Not 100%. Not yet, at least. What's your current lie level? Almost 400, my man. 395. Or 392. Wait, hold on. We just wait. We group them up. And there we go. And then we go. I want to make sure that, oh god. I'm going to take a lot of aggro. I'm charmed. On Forge. Breath. Big breath. At least I don't have the ad attacking me anymore. So I did have one of those souls just walking towards me. That could have been bad. Because you get aggro on those things so easily, man. Their aggro tables are all over the place. They really are. They don't actually care that much. You can have a tank taunt them. They don't care. Oh, you taunt me? Well, I don't care. Remember, friends. We can maybe knock him up. I'm gonna die. Ooh. Yeah, that was a potion, wasn't it? That was a potion doing damage to me. I took a lot of there. Like, a lot of damage to that encounter. I don't have much of an interrupt for that one. Why can't you level 61 character not queue for time walking dungeons? Can they not? They should be able to. Do you have enough item level? Is that like an item level thing, maybe? I don't think it should be, but what if, right? See if we can stun him up real quick. Kinda, sorta? I think I got him. I definitely should have went roar. Because being able to break the D enrage would be amazing. I say drag him into the boss, honestly. Yeah, this is a boss. Okay, I'm gonna give AJ a luster. I don't know if he gets a buff for it or not. Are you arcane on that thing? I thought for some reason you were frost or fire. But arcane is really good right now. Don't blame anybody for playing arcane. Do I want to pop cooldowns when the ad comes out? Probably not, right? Probably just want to go. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of damage from the potion, but I can heal right through a lot of it. Oh, being down here while also dealing with the toxic potion. Probably not a fantastic idea, is it? 'Cause I'm just gonna die otherwise. Get clear, AJ. Hey, got it. Hey, got it. I never understood why this guy just kind of sits there and channels that for a while. Just doesn't really do anything. We made another friend. Is he aggroed? I mean, as long as he doesn't like talk to us, he can stand over there. You can grab him, but you don't necessarily need to. Was it a chi wave that got him? That might have been a chi wave that got him there. It's all good. It's all good. We will want to pull that one guy though. There is one guy we would want to pull over here. What's up, Dal, guys? I'm in the 69 video. What's up, ONYXIA, man? What's up, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, Deputy Dan. It's a day off, man. Just a day off for me. I made a mistake. And I made friends. I made a mistake and I made friends. Oh, this is unfortunate. Am I gonna get stunned? Wanna come out? Oh, we do get stunned. That is actually very unfortunate. I mean, at least we can kill him, right? When we go here, we do. They're gonna pull that guy, right? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I want to see if I can maybe get him interrupted real quickly. This is back here. Gonna hit him with one of these. I do want to do damage, but I just want the aggro off of these guys. These things right here, the subjugated ones. Really should be fighting the guys that are the they do the MC trick, the MC mechanic. Domination. Can you drag him to the guy? Okay, let me do this. We'll fight him on him. That guy. Just kind of fight off of him. Yeah. You kind of want to drag him on them if you can, so we can just DPS them. Because we don't really want to kill the guys that are MCing. I mean, we do eventually, but like the reason why we're not breaking their MC is just so we can kill them, so they're not doing anything to us. You know what I mean? Except I got a quest for it. I don't think you need a quest to accept it. No, I don't think you would need a quest to accept time walking, my guy. Nope. Shouldn't need one. We could pull even more bugs. Bug. Okay, I'm gonna die. Unless try to see if I can pull him over. Because you can pull these little spiderlings. They don't do anything. Spiders don't do anything at all. That's why you pull them multiple of them. They just don't do anything at all. Except for that one guy. That one does stuff. The big one. But usually like a tank or somebody interrupts it. I guess we didn't have anybody. Maybe I should have been on it. Usually a rogue is on that. Or usually when I play rogue, I'm on that. And I just kick it whenever I can. The spiderlings you don't actually necessarily need to knock back. I think it was maybe trying to knock the big guys, but they're basically meant to CC. They just did like proper stuns. Or proper kicks. Because I don't think like... Can you stun him? Can you knock him? Can knock him. Okay, I'm gonna guess they're just meant to CC entirely. They gotta be. But yeah, no, you shouldn't need a quest line. I have no idea, my guy, why it's not working for you. I'll do this on ads. The earlier I get my cooldowns up, the better, I think. I'm gonna save my weapon for the boss though. Just gonna keep beaming this guy. You can pull the birds if you want to while we were doing this. While you're fighting one of these guys. Usually you don't separate the birds because it's just like they don't really do much. You just gotta make sure you get a handful of kicks. There we go. Am I gonna get knocked for doing this? I'm not. Hell yeah. Easy dammy. Hold on, maybe I can help you. Look, I can just help you. This is why it may be a good idea as a monk to put up a port, because you have one. Just in case you get knocked off. Putting up a port may be useful. May be very, very helpful. Unless you're not running a port. Are you? Hold on, let me double check. Because a lot of monks actually could just not run a port if they don't like it. So you are running a port. Okay, yeah, it might not be a bad idea. But for healer? Yeah. You get sounds in the water, can't use port back? Oh, you're right. Yeah, okay, never mind. Well, I guess there was a chance was you flying backwards, you could hit port before you hit the water. But you're right. You're right, Wishim. That is a good point. I forgot. I forgot. Did the healer die? Oh yeah, he just got spat on. I think he fell in the water. Water just got spat on everything. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. We do have a decurses, so we have two. We have Monk and Pala. But I'm gonna guess he's using on cooldown because he should be. See if I can help this guy. Bring him over here. Alrighty, boys. Ready? I'm just gonna lust it. I don't know if it'll be... Maybe we'll have it for the final boss. Who knows, honestly. I'm not really super overly concerned right now. Just so concerned about beaming the boss. And just getting him the big beam. Paladin so far is not having fun in the water. Okay, just make sure you dodge that. Dodge the body slam. Otherwise, we're chilling. It has a deceptively small reticle, but it's actually quite large. It is actually, in fact, quite large. And I guess I'll kill this thing. Or at least I'll start DPSing one. Just so we have less AoE damage going out. Because it looked like the healer was kind of struggling for a second there. Oh, you trick it. I swear to God, man, I need myself one of those. Hasn't dropped at all in raid, man. I'm really sad about it. Where's the boss at? Here we go. Make sure we place ourselves as close as we can for the melee. There we go. That's good enough, yeah? That spot should be good enough. So you can reposition. God, Evoker's so fun. That's what she said. I got called a bad tank by top 400 by two 400 automobile mages that couldn't DPS about DK made an AoE. Oh no, man. Yeah, I think they're right, man. I think they're onto something. Bad tank indeed. We love the water today, don't we? Not having a good time with the water tonight. Hopefully it drops down a corpse thing. There we go. Beautiful. That's what we wanted. That's exactly what we needed. Force up blood DK pumps. Isn't it? I don't remember it super well, but doesn't it force that basically allow you to do more damage the more... what am I thinking of? The more damage you take, basically? Like it scales based on the damage you take? Or it's the bone shield charges. That's what it is, the bone shield charges. So you do have to take damage in order to proc bone shield charges. But I imagine like you're rotating through them so often. But it's like a weird one where it really gets benefit if you're in combat taking damage. Got knocked out on ramp? Oh, you good, my guy, you good. Don't worry about it. Let's see if I can fly by and bombard, maybe? They're stunnable? Wait, they're stunnable. These things are stunnable. Confirmed. Wait, why am I doing like that? These things are stunnable. So you can like swoop them. Yeah, if you have spiders both channel at once, you can knock them around so they're not displaceable, but they are stunnable. That could work. Okay, for some reason I thought they were just immune to CC. Are they immune to gouge? I wonder. Yeah. I really need to be running this Cauterizing Flame. Just in case. Because there are curses and there are diseases throughout dungeons. Not all of them, but a good portion of them. gonna take a lot of damage here, I feel like. I love being able just to move around as the evoker like this. The raid interface. Hello Dal, how can you turn on the raid interface in the group? So it's a setting you do in the... I'll show in a second here. I'll show in just a second, my guy. Let me try and avoid dying here for a second. Okay, I think you do it through... I think you go to edit mode. And then you click this. And you do use raid style party frames. That's how you do it. You're good to go. We don't have lust up, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, good. I baited for him, sorta, kinda. Not amazing, AJ. I'm sorry, but I feel I could have done it better. By the time I realized what I should have been doing, I was in a wrong spot. Okay, we'll go for the far one, maybe, yeah? This one? I say we should do the far one. Usually you do the far one. On the corner. Just make sure it's not to like face Nerzul towards us if you can. Yeah, so you have to kind of... Sometimes it will target the tank though. For one of those tags. So if you're in a good enough spot, you may be able to like avoid him entirely. Gotta take a little bit of damage from the toxic trinket. I mean toxic like just the mechanic, not like something's wrong with that trinket. Okay, so we kind of limit to where we can really do here. As wise. Okay, I already took a hit. That's not gonna feel great. That is not gonna feel great at all. Oh yeah, now I'm taking damage from the trinket or the file. I don't think I've actually procced overwhelming rage. I think that's like a handful of times I've procced overwhelming rage. Huh. That means this file actually got a lot of value out of it. Because I'm barely taking the negatives and I'm really getting a lot of positives. I am getting some random like, you know, toxic damage from it. But it's not too bad. For 1,000 extra crit, I think it's worth. Oh god. We just hit the boss now? I could probably burn the boss, right? Keep everybody alive. Yeah, I just burned the boss. He's dead. Let's go. Give me something good. It's a lot of intel gear from here. Ah, man. Nothing. Hopefully somebody else got something good. What plus 2 did though? What did that turn into? Temple 15. I feel like Temple 15 is doable. But Mythic's, I don't know if... I think we need to make sure like you know exactly what to do with that dungeon as a tank. I mean... Actually, you could probably just ZPS through it all. I don't know if we have the damage really with this group. Like, the damage isn't bad. I don't know if I'm really critting more. But my crits are pretty beefy. I do like having beefy crits. And also, this trick didn't do too bad, did it? Not bad at all, actually. About average 73k or crit, which is like a 25% crit. Ladder creation does a lot of damage. Can't crit them, which is sad. Wish it could. I could DPS it. Yeah, if you want to do that, man, I'm down. What's up, y'all? What's up, Felipe? Hey, doing, man? Down, sorry to be a pain, but how much HP does the tank got? Let me ask him. I guess. I could mouse over and see. Check my healing. Yeah, so you got 386. Check your healing. Let me do that real quickly. You heal a lot, actually. Wow. Broodkeeper's Barrier, Arcane Bubble. Yo, that together is about like what? 30% of your health? They're almost 30% of your healing. Nose for Trouble is so good as a racial. It is crazy how much damage it absorbs, man. First hit from a mob, especially if it's a big caster hit, it's a surprising amount of absorption. 5%. It is a lot of healing. Yeah, man. Gift of the Ox. Yeah, with the buffs coming up to Brewmaster, I think their healing is going to be a lot better. A lot better. And I guess we can regroup. I don't want to kick the rogue, so we'll just regroup. We'll regroup on chicks. Let me know if you're ready. Or if you want to bring your evoker and heal that. But chicks, if you want to heal that Jade, I'll be down. I'll be down to DPS it while you heal it. I don't know how good my damage is really on this guy, but I think for a 15 it'll be fine. Did you manage to watch the 40k law videos from Major Kill? I have not yet, no, Max. I have not been able to. My sleep schedule and work schedule has been really all over the place. Really all over the place. So I haven't really been able to just chill back and watch. Dropped and Rage had a pretty good uptime though. I mean, most of the dungeon was spent with that crit buff. We get 1,000 more crit. You only had 28% crit? Really? Huh. But apparently that's a good trinket as long as you can like live. But let me know which one to do, my chicks. You want to heal it as an evoker or do you want to get that as a monk as DPS? Whatever you want to do, my guy. 386k. Could do a 15 on DPS. Okay. I just didn't want to kick that rogue out of the group, so we're just gonna reform. And we'll list for it. We'll pick up some slapper tanks, some slapper DPS. I hope my damage could be okay for that dungeon though. Actually, I do need to double check and see what builds people are running as evoker for that place. Because there's probably like a build people are running that's probably like a lot better damage wise. For JTS, they are running a build with. So they're actually going more on Engulf and Blaze build now. Am I Engulf and Blaze on this thing? I'm not Engulf and Blaze, but they're going more of a Pyre build with AOE. And I probably should go Roar for the D and Rage because it is raging this week. How different is this build than what I'm running then? What's different here? Let's single target damage. 1 minute. It's probably better. Okay. Let's have a raid clean build and a raid build. I don't think I need both. Now with self-cleanse, which is going to be fantastic. And I could sacrifice one thing here probably. Do I need to sacrifice a stun? Because we have a monk. I think sacrificing the stun of Deep Breath. But picking up a... Oh, I don't know. Stun is actually so good though. But stun is so good. Do I give up maybe like some stamina? I could give up some stamina to pick that up. That could be pretty good. I mean, I'll take this combo. Then we just need a tank. Let me go get a better consumable. I don't think that rage potion is gonna work here. Oh, it's gonna work, but I don't think it's gonna do well. I'll take a Demon Hunter. So Elemental Chaos is the one we need. Usually. I think we'll need only one, right? Yeah. Brewmaster buffs. They are getting some buffs over in the 10.05. So that's all right now ready for testing on PTR if the PTR servers are even currently available. But those buffs are coming in the future update. They are improving the healing a little bit. There's some talents that are changing a little to give them more healing, more survivability, a little bit more... Just to give them a bit more longevity, especially for like dungeons and raids. Because right now they do fantastic damage, but in terms of survivability, Monk is like the only tank right now that isn't amazing on survivability. Like every other tank, it just feels like an impenetrable wall. Right? Some a little bit better at magic, some a little bit better at physical, but for the most part, they can do just about everything. Monk is the only one that actually feels squishy in terms of its health. Is the only one that feels like it takes a lot of damage and doesn't really have as easier time like recovering it without like a lot of support from the healers. It's not bad, it's just the way that Saga works. So Saga works well with high amounts of agility when you have end game gear. So when you don't have endgame gear, your scaling is a little bit weird and a little bit different. So yeah, it's just kind of all over the place. Root changes on the Dragonflight channel. There we go. Appreciate you, Jake. I'm gonna get the DK in here, or DH. 1Ks, tone out 1Ks. Yeah, we'll go inside and we'll get ready. While we're waiting for the guy, I'm just gonna do some background YouTube stuff if you guys don't mind. But yeah, they're making them a little bit better. Like, they'll scale long term well. The stagger will just improve naturally with more agility. But early on, they're going to be a little squishy, but they're not terrible. Like, they have probably some of the most damage in the game right now. Like, some of the biggest AoE damage and single target damage. They also have a pretty, like, damage heavy rotation. Like, it's really complicated. It's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of things to juggle. But if you can juggle them, you do really, really well. So they have a lot of potential. It's just survivability is the only big thing with them right now. Still waiting on the guy. May need to go and summon him. Double check your builds while you're at it, Mythics, just to make sure we got everything we need. You also adjust this place a little bit. Like, a lot of the AoE damage has gotten nerfed, and I think the final boss also, or third or fourth boss got nerfed a little bit. I don't know exactly what they did, but I know that they changed something. I'm not sure what though. Beautiful. Beautiful. May need to go out and summon him again. Anguish Fortress, I don't know what that's at. Plus dip in toes and enhance. Yo, enhance is a lot of fun. Come help me summon again. Summoning again. And Bleppy over here helping me out. Thank you, Bleppy. Appreciate ya. Where is this guy? He is in the Anguish Fortress, which makes me think of like a Demon Hunter thing. Legion? Oh, okay. I guess we lost those guys. Lots of healer and DPS. That's unfortunate. Their boss can't stack a range upstairs anymore. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really remember using that strat that much with my guildies when we did that one. I don't really remember doing that one that much. I guess the tank is AFK and the other guys bail because they were like, you know what? Don't want to be here. Find another key. So we'll wait to see if we can swap them out. It's great and you make it work are two different things. But Warrior is way tankier. At 394, them a 304 Monk. I mean, it's great. Could also be like, it's good enough, you know? You think this guy will do well? Do we need to replace the tank too? Because he's kind of like AFK. Replace the tank too, because it looks like he's just AFK. We'll swap everybody. We'll open it up for everyone. You better also understand the hits ratio, but it seems a bit complex. So it's not really a rotation. There's not like a set of abilities used in specific order. It's rather all a priority system. Certain abilities are higher in priority depending on the buffs that you have, depending on the procs that you get, and depending on the amount of like resources you have, like Maelstrom. So abilities are changing constantly. There's no set rotation like Storm Strike into Lava Lash into Frost Shock, and by then I have Lightning Bolt, then I Crash Lightning, and by then Storm Strike is back off a cooldown. That used to be a playstyle back in the day. There used to be a specific rotation that you followed one after the other. You think this guy would be able to do a? I mean, he's got score. Curlius, Blood DK. Blood DKs are generally good, right? I'll give it a second. Absolutely love my Brewmaster. Yeah. I think Brewmaster can work good enough, is I guess what I'm trying to say. It can work good enough to do well. Or to do high-end content. Like, you can make it work, you can get a composition around it, it plays really well into Brewmaster. So like a Restoration Druid, you would probably want to run that as a healer. Restoration Druids are fantastic generally. Restoration Druid will end up helping you because you have a lot of hots, and every single one of those hots is a chance to proc your bonus healing. So that can keep you alive. Like, they're generally not as good as with like something like a Holy Paladin, which has a one big cast to heal, because you kind of want to get those heals to also proc that bonus healing. With the rest, you got a bunch of little hots, also takes lots of little instances of heals, and every one of them can proc your bonus heal. With the Paladin, you're going for big heal. If it procs, it's huge, but if it doesn't, you're not really getting much value. You know? I guess Paladin's like, what, between Word of Glory spam, that could be a way to heal a tank, but it's usually like a big chunky heal once in a while. Evoker's amazing, you can double dip stagger. True. Yeah, true. With Evoker, you can literally double dip with stagger. But Evoker would be another one too, because they have hots and all that. That's as well. Black Eye combo, it's fun to manage. No Brismore heals, I imagine. Big Cat. You would take Big Cat Tuck. We could take double Druid. We have lost, we have double B-Res. I say we do it, man. Double Druid, we need a DPS. Let me ask in guild. Anyone for Temple Chin? See if anybody in the guild wants to do it. Because we could use a DPS. What do we need, man? We got lost, we got B-Res. What do we need here? I think we probably need melee kicks. Unless Evan is a melee kicker, but I don't think he is. Most druids are not melee kick. Just because the towns are not allowing for it. But hopefully next set of towns will. How's Red going for you, by the way? We were doing pretty good, Monk. We're going to be on Grim Totem tonight. We're going to be on Grim Totem, try to see if we can swap some people out, get a little bit of time, get a bit of practice on our fight. It shouldn't be too bad of a fight, though. But then we also do have to finish out Council this evening as well. Before we finish out our weekly. Could bring a Demon Hunter. They're generally good. Yeah, we'll just start summoning up. Big Cat Truck. I haven't played with a bear druid in a bit, but apparently bears are really not bad in Mythic Pluses. That being said, they're not super popular, but they are apparently not good. What benefits it with a bear is basically I heard from somebody say the other day, if you have a bear tank in your group, you don't have to heal at all. The bear heals the group. Because the bear, what they do is every time they spend rage, they have that after the wildfire heal. That it ends up healing the group. And apparently it's so good between that and like instacast regrowth, either run a regrowth build, that you don't need to really have a healer with a bear. I mean, you really do. You do need a healer. Like if, let's say a group is making mistakes, you probably do want a healer just for like cooldowns to deal mitigation and stuff. But like basic healing, healer has to spend less time healing the party. If that makes any sense. But yeah, got RK Mage 397. That's a good class. That's a good one. DPS. Yeah, I would have taken him in. I would have taken that. It's not even about like the item level for me. It's more like, do you know this dungeon? Can you do well with it? I didn't take the bear just because it was like, oh, a bear score. I was like, oh, he probably knows the dungeon based on the score. I got the fire ring. Yo, big shields, a cowl. I like that combo. That's a good one. I use it for damage, but you can use that for healing as well. If I can get the fire ring, it's not amazing for outlaw, but like it still would be so good. Even assassination wouldn't really use it. I mean, it's mastery, but it's just haste. It's a lot of haste, which isn't your best stat as a rogue anymore, man. It is weird. We do a quick ready check. I'll be good to go. I got my flask, so I'll pop it once we start the key. Literally turned on everything into right countdown. Alrighty, boys. Plug it in. Go slow, go fast. As long as we don't die on bosses, we'll be okay. Like, that's literally the only part is we care about is just don't die on bosses. And we're chilling. That's all you have to do is just live bosses. And we're fine. Kinda hate Outlaws, expect them. You really don't. Why? What's wrong with Outlaw? Hold on a second. Wait, what do you not like about Outlaw? It's actually really fun. It's actually ridiculously fun. I'm gonna stun it, baby. I don't think I can land inside this guy anymore. Roar. Here we go. So I can actually roar. And roar will have a shorter cooldown if I de-enrage people. But that could be useful, actually. I haven't used the roar de-enrager ever. So this is gonna be the first time really using it. We're druids, so like we should have a lot of de-enrage elements. We should have a lot of de-enrage potential. In potion, now I did though. Yeah, do not like the ambush build, is that what it is? Because there's a lot of people that don't really like the ambush build. But like, if you're not a big fan of the ambush build, I can totally understand that. God, these slap. So there's group slaps. Can it? I don't know if you can let it set that anymore. I'm not sure. Maybe still can. I think we still want to nuke this guy really quickly, yeah? Yeah, we did it, we did it. We did it. Yeah, roar. Ow. Okay, so we gotta find a way to CC everything here. I don't really have much. Can knock him up. Okay, stun, that works. Knock him up for a second. Ow. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Do we have any de-enragers? Soothe? Problem with Soothe, like it can go on cooldown even if you when you press it, it can go on cooldown if you don't like dispel it. Unlike a normal dispel, like you can Soothe and put it on cooldown way too early. Lust. I don't need to use my ladder creation ability. Ow, 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 ow. God, that hurts so hard. That hurts. As long as we're actually careful here, we'll be okay. Just don't get hit if you can help it. Play it really safe. There we go. And use the buff for as long as you can. My man's gonna die. Unless we're okay. Looks like we're okay. We stabilized. I'm gonna take a bit of damage from that though. Do we got a wall? Oh god. My health. Oh my god. I might have actually get casted on by the boss there at the same time. Oh, these Sanguini Linguini are gonna be super. Not Sanguini, but the Stormings are gonna be super annoying while doing this. I got fire damage ink. Oh no, it's targeted twice. Oh, you may need something here. Yeah, he's gonna be on you. It's gonna be a little bit awkward to get through, but hopefully we'll be okay. Go, 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 go. You know what? That swirly doesn't really even do that much damage, really, does it? It's more like just for the slow, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't really seem to do that much damage. It just slows you. It's not even that bad. I think the hardest part of it is like the damage you take immediately. Oh, what the hell is this? Why? Why did this still go off? Why does that ability still go off? I don't understand. I decay. I had circle on me and so went off. That's crazy. Let's go flyby because I have a pretty good cooldown on flyby. Oh, I'm gonna die. Blast him. Blasting all of them. Okay, beaming. Door. Just that a 12 wasn't too bad. Yeah, it was not bad at all. They do scale like a lot differently than they used to though. Dungeons generally do scale a little bit harder than they used to be. I kind of like the challenge of it, to be honest. Like I really don't mind the challenge of it all. But it is very, very different. I guess the only part about it. The whole thing is just very, very different than what I'm used to. So it's something to like readjust my brain entirely. Takes a second. Oh god. Yeah, these things still hurt. Can you max range him? Can you range him? Let's load of shawlings, because I'm gonna be dead. Don't have that much health in this thing. I also should give myself a chance, dude. Extra avoidance would be amazing. Let's see if I can just fly by everything here and stun it all. Hopefully someone's got it. Yeah. Oh god. That just hurts. Not so tyrannical too. Like imagine that I'm fortified. I'm definitely doing something wrong, I feel like. I never take that much damage on that from a rogue. Man. Shielding for 10 to 25k per death strike. DK is nuts, man. Yo, I'll bet. How much mastery you got in that bad boy? Must be a ton, yeah? Okay, so we gotta go do these ads real quickly, and then we gotta do the boss. Boss, it should be pretty good for, I think. But we'll see. Let's see if we can focus this guy down. If you can interrupt them, that'll help too. Like I know we're like even Stevens cleaving them all, but if you can kick them, that'd be fantastic. They're all CCable, by the way, completely CCable. All these mobs. Oh god, he needs help. I think it's the monkey did the rage thing. I'm actually gonna go down here real quickly, start working on this thing. Because you can get it start hitting it while you have the cat. The cat does nothing really, but the cat will normally leap on somebody down here, so you can just start killing it with the cat. Alright, one at a time. Swap at like how many? 7? Swap at 7 stack. Let's do 6. I'm just gonna start with my light of the creation off the bat. I'm a demon hunter. Okay, well you're a demon hunter, that's true. Crap. I'm just gonna stay with everybody. Swap. Yeah, demon hunters you can't really control. Demon hunters are just gonna end up doing anything they want to do. Okay, swap. Oh, he's back at 10. Hard ignore him. If we just hard ignore him, maybe he won't gain the shield. Yeah. You gotta hard ignore that guy. So we end up kind of hurting ourselves here. I'll use Zephyr. I don't really know what that does. Or if that does anything for us here. I feel like Demon Hunter with their abilities, I think they're fine mostly. When they cleave. We just want to like spinning crane kicking the entire time, like it's just not gonna do great. Let's go like hard ignore. Okay, now we swap. Like even looking away I feel like sometimes helps. I know it's like really weird, like oh just look away from the mob. I think there is something with line of sight for them. Like if you're not really staring at them, it can reset them too. Like you just reset their aggro. Just by not touching them. It's like when nobody's literally looking at them. Because I feel like that's what we did. We literally were on the mob, right? We're attacking them. All looked away. He reset. He was about to get like 9 stacks, 10 stacks, about to go immune, and then swap. Like this guy. We just gotta cleave him down. Dude, Restitute healing is so good right now. His damage is a little over the place. I mean, it's not bad at all. But apparently their damage can be really, really good too. Really, really good. Yeah, shielded 44%. That's pretty good. Got a CS ring? Dude, I need that. I need that on more of my ults. If we just, like, if we look away, put him in ignore. Turn away. I feel like, yeah, it probably is. You gotta wait until he's like, before he gains immune, like at 8 or 9 stacks. But I like how everybody turned. Everybody tried at least. At least they tried. Alright, we could probably pull the Mistweaver onto this guy, yeah? That's how the tank wants to do it. We can just do this separately if you want to. Okay, I'll pop cooldowns here. Summon the Shawlings. Shawlings are gonna hurt though. Especially as they just start blowing up. God, I love the mobility of Evoker. Being able to leap over. Just a quick float. Quality from the stream is so low, so you can't adjust the quality of stream on the YouTube side. I thought you had super long eyelashes, but hello, hi, how's it going? Also, means you're playing on Dalaran, my server? No, used to be, but reason why I decided to go with Dalaran Gaming, not because I play on server Dalaran, it's just because I wanted a really dumb name. So I named my rogue Dalaran because I played on an RP server, and everybody had a bunch of really stuck up fruity names on RP realms. It felt like high school but in a video game. So I decided, what would be the dumbest name? Because everybody had like something magical. I thought, what's more magical than the city of Dalaran? It was a stupid joke and a stupid meme character that became my main because I kind of like rogue. It just worked. It just worked. I could decurse him. I can help. I help. Ah, lock him up. Evoker walking through Temple Jade Serpent, getting all these Mistweavers knocked up. What could that mean? Oh, we got a lot of curses. Help this man. Help him. Help me. Help me. Okay, that's pretty good. We can do small. I'm fine doing smallsies. Oh, I'm gonna fly by to do some namey. I didn't get to do much, but it's okay. Wall and heal. But yeah, that's the reason why it's Dalaran Gaming. Because of a stupid meme. Not even a meme, but it's like a stupid joke. It was just not a real character, but then kind of grew into, that's my main. Because Rogue is a lot of fun. So it looks like the way the dungeon is scaled right now for our level is those mobs, those little Shawlings will never kill us fully. They won't kill us, but they'll get pretty close. It could be that they're also killing us because they get ragey. So maybe what I could do too is I could probably wait until they're low, and then I could de-enrage them with a roar. That's something I want to try here. I guess this guy. I'm going to try to see if the little Shawlings he spawns, if they can get raged. If we can, like, hit them with a roar as they're about to explode. Are they separate adds? There are not separate adds. They are part of his mechanic. Okay, so those that can de-enrage. If the little guys that can de-enrage, that'll be another story. Actually, I'm just gonna cast. Just do some plain ass casting. And I do want to go for a group-wide heal if I can. Heal? Huge. Okay, these guys is the ones I want to find out if they enrage. Because if they do... Yeah, they do. Roar? That may make him a little bit less scary. A lot less scary. Yep, a lot less scary. Wow. That was actually awesome. With Evoker, you could just de-enrage all of them. Wait, Evoker's so good. Dude, that's actually insane. I literally made that pack a lot easier to do. At least I feel like I did. Can I just fly by them? Maybe I get a stun off. I'm gonna take a bit of damn. But we got a self heal. Got a decrease instead. And calm him down. Yeah. Give me that roar. Dude, that cooldown with the roar actually feels really good to play. That feels rewarding. Oh, it's a 2-minute cooldown, but if you get a bunch of mobs de-enraged, you get a short CDs. Lusting. Lust P2. So don't pop cooldowns yet. I mean, I'm gonna. I want to pop weapon. I think I want to use weapon on cooldown. I don't think I want to hold on to that. Also, don't think I want to use my fire and other abilities on cooldown for so long. I think I want to start using them as soon as possible. Because otherwise I'm just sitting on them for no reason. And it's a long boss anyway. So every time she does a serpent kick, serpent strike on the tank, she's always going to be doing her thing. So it's 70% is I think when she goes like full hambo, right? She's almost doing it. Get essence. Here we go. So this is where you want to be really, really careful. This is where you want to be extra careful. Don't get hit. Oh, that happens. We can be res. Hopefully. Do we need to? As long as the tank can heal himself. Maybe he's gonna have to take a second. We're gonna need a B-res. Or does damage? Or does do enough damage to just kill? I mean, he can just heal himself, basically. Yeah, bears don't really need healing. That's hilarious. Bears don't actually need healing. It's so good, dude. Bears are so good. It's so good. Oh, this class is great. Oh, that guy's dead. Oh, no. Unfortunate. It's okay, though. We're fine. That death is just a grief torch. That's just a grief torch death. It's on purpose. It's on purpose. It's parsing. Pad. It's just pad. Don't worry about it. This boss is so easy once she goes dragon form, dude. She gets stronger, supposedly, but like, she just doesn't do anything. She has a frontal, which actually the tank doesn't even need to tank to the face. You don't have to take the frontal to the face at all. Like that, you can just move for. Yeah. She just will fire it blindly. She's like, alright, I'm casting this way, and I'm not turning. And then she'll spawn some Surrealies. Such a cool boss, though. Like, hey, it's such a weird, like, thing where normally boss is, like, super scary, but she is, like, not scary at first. Really, really scary, really easy afterwards. So if you just get past that one hurdle, which is, like, super extra scary, it's doable. I get that guy rezzed. I don't even know if I need to, honestly. Sounds like in big combat I can. Release. Release. Yeah, we need to help these guys. Just hit to go. Oh, that's insane. It's pretty good, JP. How you doing, by the way, my guy? Which I healed brew this season? I have not healed brew this season, though. I've healed with a broom. Like, hey, I healed a friend brew. Friend who plays brew. That got scary. That got scary for a quick second there. Alrighty. Which ones is he gonna pull? These guys first. Okay, cool. We can work with that. I kind of hate how she's so far away. But what can you do? I want to see if I can stun them all. God, the dragon class feels so fun to play, man. It is so fun. I can find the quest to give for Heart of Azeroth. I think you need to be at a certain level and then you go to Magni. I think you need to be a certain level for it and then you go to Magni. Talk to him and you should be able to give you the Heart of Azeroth. At least I think that's how you started. It's been so long though, my guy. It's been so long though. I'll come up. We can focus on her for a bit. I want to be able to de-enrage them all when I get a chance. The two of them are starting to rage. De-enrage. There we go. Make them all a little bit less scary. I do gotta do a better job of kicking though. Only have like a very, very short kick as well, though. Alright, how do we do here? How well do we do this part? Oh god, hopefully I don't fly into the boss. As long as I don't fly into the Shah, we'll be okay. Good darkness. Can't really stop any of them. A little bit of them, potentially. Okay, so this is the worst part that we got through. Well, actually, no, this next part is going to be pretty bad too. Can the healer heal us through this? So, if you have Diffuse, this is where you want to use Diffuse. That'd be a fantastic time to do it. Demon Hunter will be able to heal himself, but Chicks will have to be a little bit more self-healy. Rotating cooldowns for sure. I'll need to also self-heal myself. Mana, because this is going to be the worst part, man. Worst part of it. Lusting, not for a while. Can't? Yeah, chat, how do you find the guy for, how do you get the Heart of Azeroth? Because I'm pretty sure it's just, you go talk to Magnum once you're high enough level, right? I probably should have used my Carthanax earlier. I'm kind of messing up my rotation, but that's okay. And try to see if you can stack on F-Low. Definitely be on F-Low if you can help it. Definitely be on F-Low if you can help it at all. Also, these ads, nuke them. Stack them and nuke them. Stuns are great. Stuns here are fantastic. Can maybe stun them as well. With the Dragon's Breath. Beautiful. Stand in F-Flow. Stand in F-Flow. Okay, he dispelled me. That's fine. So I guess it's like, you know what? Demon Hunter is going to be a lot tankier and a lot more survivable against that. Because they do have a lot of self-healing. So it actually makes sense to not dispel a Demon Hunter until later. I'm a wallet. Do a little bit of healing as well. Alright, all the ads. Hopefully we can group them up. So I can hit them with one of these. And then one of these. Beautiful. It's not that bad. And I have a wall if I need to. I'm gonna stand out here on the outskirts of the F-Flow. Actually, I'm gonna hold on to Fire Breath until I get my full burst at the ready here. We're just gonna go. I don't know if you have Diffuse here, Matukes. But whatever you can do to heal or survive, whatever you got, man. Get you a little bit of a heal. It's like this part where the boss is like the scariest part, honestly. Like after this is pretty it's pretty like simple. Even on hierarchies, you actually do want to help out a lot in terms of healing. Like a lot of his group effort and hybrid healing helps a ton. Hybrid healing is fantastic. Let's see. Can I go big breath, deep breath? Yeah, I can. He's dead. Nice. Anything good? Give me something. Give me something, video game. Give me something. Maybe? Oh, staff? Ah, no. I can't trade it, but I want to see. I want to keep Carnelex. There's no way I swap out Carnelex, right? There's no way. Man. I wish I could trade the staff. I have Karn. But this thing is... Wait. I can. No, man, I can't trade it. Hold on. Who asked me for it? Eva? Here we go. Nice. Never mind, I could. For some reason, I thought I couldn't. But I can. Like how Bear lives. Third boss. No healing needed. Actual second healer of the group. How much heal did he do? He does a lot of healing, man. The group-wide healing with after the wildfire is fantastic. Look at that. 4.6 million bonus healing to the party. Like, this man is healing like everybody a ton, but he's definitely healing the tank quite a bit. Big cat. So like 22,000 heals goes to him. He's healing himself a ton as well, but he's also healing the party quite a bit. It's so good. And then Nature's Guardian, Brood Keepers, like he has a combo and everything, man. Decorations, it's fantastic. A trash out before boss usually gets me great group. GG's all. Dude, look at the good vibes, man. Everybody's like, wow. Congrats, everybody. We got the key done. Good job. And everybody just having a good vibes and just gonna go chilling, doing no thing afterwards. Megair has been mad this season though. Got 5 or 6 weapons and got 3 piece for the last 2 weeks. Yo, let's go. That's not bad at all. 5 or 6 weapons? I mean, as long as you got like decent enough weapons, yeah. 3 piece? That's pretty decent at all altogether. Not bears I've healed. Dude, bears are pretty good, man. They have good healing. Like they got the ability of Nature's Guardian, where it's simply to increase the amount of healing you do to them. So when they stack a lot of mastery, they just get more passive healing. And they got Loon's favorite for passive healing. Frenzied Reach is good healing. After the wildfire, just passively heals whenever they spend rage, which is spent constantly. And the damage they do isn't bad either. Like overall, sustained damage isn't bad. I think their boss damage may be a little bit better though. I think it depends how they build themselves. Like here, his damage was pretty decent with all the moonfires and mauls. Single target boss is like, I guess this one. I don't know if he really has a lot of uptime on this one though. He has a little bit. But like a lot of it is just moonfire. You drop it down, you got a couple of autos in there, get a couple of bleeds, and we're chilling. Like it's really not a bad tank at all. It just, I was so happy, so excited for Bear Druid. And they're still really good, it's just they're kind of not in the spotlight anymore. Which is fine. I need somebody to make me like a bracer or something. I can make myself like a decent item with Primal Infusion. But I don't know if I should get like a ring or maybe a bracer or something. I'm thinking maybe look into a bracer, chat. I could either do public order or maybe have somebody craft it to me, craft it for me. Tree. That one cherry blossom looking tree. It just absolutely, I get caught with it. I just get tangled in there. Wrist. So there's any wrist. So there are wrists with bonuses. Like all spirits for scraps. Have a chance to cast a magic snowball cause the name is take frost damage and receive healing. Or I could do life-bound bindings. Which wouldn't be all that difficult to make. It's just Windsong Plumage, Spark of Ingenuity, which I do think I have a quest for it too. Couple of resilient leathers, which are not expensive anymore. Let me look into it. Windsong. Yeah, getting like 3 of those is not bad at all. Earth Shrine Scales. Earth Shrine. Or Shine? Shine. They're not bad either. You can get a bunch of mid-tier quality ones. Can I find somebody in the... Those guys can make equipment with leatherworking. So he doesn't know how to make those items. His mail gear. Oh, he's a leatherworker, like leather. Okay. Lifebound, leather. Wait, that's spring, a spring spirit. Can spring make any mail gear? Not really. That's a guildie. I could give him work. Because I would like to upgrade my gear. Leather working guarantee. Leather. But do they know how to make mail gear? It's my question. No, not really. A lot of them go into like leather, but not a lot of mail. Blacksmithing, drill crafting. Let me just look at the trade chat for a second here. These Venom Steve Stompers. Do I want those? So those are good, but I already have boots. But I guess maybe I should get those, right? Venom Steve Stompers. Toxin scars to your body, swap on stats. Oh yeah, that would be good. I was thinking bracers, man. Just to upgrade my low item level ones. But is that Biss? Go those. I know that like the neck is also really good Lariat, but this is an alt, man. I don't really know if I really want to go and get a full Lariat on him. Because Lariat's so expensive, dude. I mean, I guess maybe like getting like a heroic version of Lariat wouldn't be a bad idea. I was thinking replace like something that I could replace. Because I have a crafted ring here. I think I got a crafted cloak, which I could upgrade later down the line. Flame touch mail gear. Look at the leather armor, not mail down. Flame touch mail. Oh, am I? So that's the wrong item then, huh? Okay, armor, mail. Let's do that. And there's wrists. Flame touch, you are right. I just swap a leather for adamant scales. That's not too bad. Because I do have a leather worker on my rogue, but he's mostly leather. He's not really mail gear. Because I could get the mats myself. Did you mail on the evoker? Oh yeah, you guys were right. Yeah, I completely missed it. That's why I had the chat here, man. You guys are here like course correcting me. Because I'm a goober, man. I was literally looking at wrong items. Life bound stuff, leather. A double effect on boots. Free crafts and recrafts, tips appreciated. Wait, can I get a recraft on the ring then? Hold on, Ring of Hourglass, Titanic Signet. Wait, Tony's. Does Tony's want to give me a recraft on the ring? Hold on, item recraft. Ring. I would need Shimmer and Clasp and Yzmerald in order to get a higher rank, huh? But if I got it to like a rank 5, before a 5. Hold on, should I give this Tony's guy a ring? Free crafts and recrafts, super chips appreciated. Let me see if I can get my ring, what is it, my ring recrafted with that guy. This Tony the Tiger guy. Also, what did that key turn into? 16 Sure Vault. That could have been +2 easily though. Need clasps, I think, right? Clasp. Shimmer and Clasp. And Emerald. Is Emerald? Or is... That works. We'll see if Tony wants to do it. Tips appreciated. I don't know how much I'm gonna give. Tip him like what, 1,000 gold? Is 1,000 good enough? I can say yeah. His name is Tony's. Wait. Tony's with a T. Tony's. Tony's T. Tonist. Illidan. GonYST. Please. Smiley face. Give him like 1,000. Wait, I should custom my secondary stats, shouldn't I? Hold on. Let me also grab a missive for a haste mastery, because I need haste real badly. Real badly. Oh my god. Jesus. Here we go. Missive. Missive, and we go haste. Because I'm lacking haste real badly.
Holy motherfucking shit!
Yo, Bone Man, how you doing, man? The Bone Man, how you doing, my guy? Yo, can we get a hashtag Bone Man in chat for 10 bones? Thank you, Bone Man. Appreciate ya. 1k gold for 3 button clicks is good. Rogue Brain lol. You think actually 1k, like, should I do a lot? Should I do less? I want to tip them because they took the time, you know what I mean? Like, I want to give them quite a bit of gold. How much do you tip crafters? It says it's free, tips appreciated, but like, am I overpaying? Should I do 500? No, like, seriously, what should I be? Because I feel like being generous with crafters means I can get best value out of them. You know what I mean? Like, do I do it? Do I not? Always do generous. 2k seems fine. Yeah, I usually try to be like generous about it, right? 5k for, go for it. 8k for it? Wait, to upgrade a ring from 399 to 405? 5k? I paid 20k gold, so I'm not trying to like make a new one, right? I'm trying just to like take a ring I already have, just up it a little bit. I'm providing the mass and everything, you know? Read the message above. What'd you write? Wait, Bell, where's your rogue? I'm still playing rogue. If it was crafting, then do 5 to 8k. Yeah. Those are 1,000. Depends if it requires to run bracket height or not. Or not. Recrafting 2k. 2k?
I just wish you knew.
I don't have a lot of gold. I want to do 1,000 just to see if it takes it, because maybe you'll be like, you know what, nah, because while the ring is out, I don't have a ring either, so it's not like I can really do keys or anything with this guy. I just want to see, man. I just want to see if he picks it up or not. You know what I mean? It's not his ring, but like, I already got my craft out. I'm just like, hey, can you like click a couple of buttons to make it a higher rank? Because I don't think it takes any of his resources at all, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it actually takes some of his resources, some of his metal. Remember, it's like a work order for him and you can only do so many of them. Oh, he said he got a 7-minute quality. Okay, okay. Sending it back. What a nice guy. Tonist. And we're gonna try set 4. Maybe we can get it rank 5. Round 2. If preferably 5. I want embellishment on this thing? Probably not, right? Alrighty. I guess he's one of those guys that's like a he got a bunch of inspiration or needs to add other stuff in order to upgrade the ring. Bunch of his materials. Do you have any melee DPS now? At the moment, yes, I do. I have my rogue. I have my shaman, which I guess can... What is it? Go higher. Oh. Big thanks. Hell yeah. That was quick. That was quicker than expected. Wow. Well, there it is, man. You got a slightly better ring out of it. For 1,000 gold and a couple of other materials. So that's what I was thinking, maybe like crafting out of the item chat. I was thinking maybe do bracer, because my bracer is absolutely dog. It's really not great. Unless I can get like a bracer somewhere else. Coder, your Dracta looks cool. Thanks. Coder era. I don't know where they are. But thank you. I guess that does look kind of cool. It kind of fits. I didn't really try to make the Mog work like that, but it worked out. Now, I don't think I have any other world quests here, do I? Another thing I could do, chat, to get myself better gear is I should do Primal Storms. Like, I don't have any Primal Storm currency, but if I just were to do 2 Primal Storms, I can get myself bracers easily. So, honestly, if I do craft anything, I probably should craft a ring. I know you can craft, like, other items with, like, extra bonuses and stuff, and I really probably should prioritize those items on my alts, but it's my alt, you know what I mean? We give a lot though. So yeah, I can make the bracers. So what you can do is if you do 2 elemental assaults, you get these core from the elemental assaults. You get 1 elemental assault to give you 2 core, or give you 2 of this like storm sigils. What is the currency I'm looking at here? This stuff. Okay, so when you go to the elemental assaults, you'll slay mobs until you loot this item, and you bring it back to the researcher guy that I'm like next to. He'll give you 2 storm sigils for this core. So you get 1 elemental core from one assault, another elemental core from another. So that's 4 cores altogether, plus this one, 5 core. So I get 5 cores, 5 sigils, and then I go get enough of the supplies here, enough of that elemental overflow to buy bracers of Rage and Tempest. 359, not the best animal, weaker than my bracers. But then what I can do is I can take those bracers, and for those sigils, I can upgrade it to a 385 version of the bracer, which is actually going to have my best secondary stats. So I could get a crafting order for it, or I could just not, you know? Another thing, I do want to see if I can maybe get this cloak upgraded, because I did this through public order, but I wonder if there's like a tailor that could like upgrade it to be a little bit better. If I find one in the auction house. People looking for tailors, but I'm seeing if there's like a tailor in here. Personal crafter, looking for work, alchemy, blacksmithing, inscriptionist. Tailoring. Looking for work, can make all kinds of professional items except for purple. Can you make gear? You can make garments. Is that cloak? Azure garments. Oh, these have like extra bonuses, huh? Treasure garments, spell thread, cloak. Crimson, Kabbalah's cloak, and Surveyor cloak. Yeah, so you can't really make a cloak. But I don't know if a lot of tailors are gonna go into like tailoring just to make cloaks and stuff. Because I could get a recraft on that cape and that would be helpful. I also need another ring. So another ring I could make, but I'm not sure if it's worth it, chat. You guys tell me. Because you can do it here, the work order. So the ring that I have right here, it's a unique equip, so I can't have more than one of those. I can only have one of these rings on this character. Only one ring. I might as well just put some haste in this thing, honestly. I have so little haste. But another ring I can make here, chat, is a miscellaneous finger. And there's this ring called ring bound hourglass, which has like a hearthstone element to it. It does require an unlimited diamond, but it does have like a bonus with it, where like the bonus I guess is not really important, but it'll be like a second ring that I could potentially get with good secondaries. Because the bracers I can cover through the event. I need a ring. I was thinking maybe do this, but it needs Silken Gem Dust, which isn't not too bad. Elemental Harmony, which isn't bad. Clasp, which isn't bad, but a limited diamond is like 3k. So I don't really know if it's worth it for 3k, but I could give that Tony guy, you know, work order with one. Spark Ingenuity, I can get one of those. I can buy this. I can buy all these things. And I can tip him like, I don't know, 5k, 8k to make this. And also have myself one of these. So Primal Fusion, I could make it basically guaranteed 405 out of level. And I'll be able to have that ring and this ring. And then get a bracer. And that'll be like overall item upgrade. That, or could just wait, be patient, and potentially loot one from a dungeon. That, or could just loot a ring from a dungeon. But I'm not really sure, man. Got Titan Matrix 4. 385 out of level. Titan Matrix. I have these right here. These are not the 382 item level. I got only these ones, Titan Matrix once. I need to do zeros if I want to get myself a better Titan Matrix. That, or hope that a world quest with one pops up at some point. Because I don't think we've had a world quest with one of those for a while. And I don't think you can craft those either. I think those you can either run through Mythic Zeros or whatnot. So I may just need to run some Mythic Zeros on this guy then. Maybe Mythic Zeros that have a ring. What Mythic Zeros can I do with a ring? Algathar maybe? There is a ring here, but it's not the one I want. Is it like a dungeon with a bunch of rings? Because there are rings, but not amazing rings. There's like one ring here, which is pretty okay. Now Tharis has like one ring, which is not amazing. This place has no rings. Azure Vault has one ring, which is okay. No Kid has a ring, which is alright. Ultimate, maybe? Ultimate has one ring too. Yeah, all of them have one ring. So it's not like I can really go for a dungeon with a bunch of rings or anything. Bracelet would give you a lot though? Yeah, that would. You no longer bronze boy? I am going for that red look, Oni. You can kind of see what kind of a mog we got going on. So I thought maybe I should go like a little bit more red to match the mog, match his shoulders. Because I just like the look. But on that bronze one, I'll go back to it at some point. I just basically take what I got in terms of appearance and just go bronze with it. It will look good too. Usually get that from the Fight Club World Quest. The Fight Club World Quest. This guy over here. So they do adjust World Quest once in a while, right? It's usually like a... Maybe this one too for Imbu. Sometimes these you can also get them from there as well. Do you have a melee DPS now? I do. Do you remember those trinkets I used in beta? Upon which you increase the damage of one of them by at least 3 times. Tank trinket from first boss. Oh, that one. Yeah. I don't know if a lot of people really use that one anymore. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, that used to be a good DPS trinket, but I don't think it's worth it at the moment. It doesn't seem the highest. It's okay, but it's like, you know, whatever. Going to go for Lariat today, rank 2 mats, it was hard, so it's hard to say. Yeah, Lariat is a whole nother story. Lariat is like one of those like rare recipes. But I don't really know if the other stuff is recipes or not. Maybe they are. Who knows, honestly. Another thing I could do is I could do the 5-time walkings this week and maybe hope for a chance at good loot. Because this won't be tier pieces, but it could potentially be like a ring or something. But a lot of my gear is like at that high enough item level where I don't even know if it's really going to get that much value. Let's see how Valor should spend on something. I can spend Valor on... What can I do? Neck? Glove? Boots? Boots are pretty good stats. Get these two 395. I'll take it. Neck is not my best neck, so I'm not really sure if I want to spend points on this one though. I have Valor, but it's just I feel like I should save it up. Just for when I get like a best in slot item. Like something really insanely good at least. Maybe I should just hold on to this, because just like Primal Fusion, I can get it crafted, and I can also craft something that's even better than that too. I should craft items with embellishments, because I don't have any embellishments here or here. So I could grab the other ring with a limited diamond and use an embellishment on that thing too. That would work. Usually I get that from the Fight Club World Quest. Yeah, I get the waste for the socket of the Wicked Quest. Man, yeah. Yeah, when you get lucky on those World Quests, it's so good. I'm so glad that World Quests can give you upgrades, by the way. You can really catch up with item level on the character quite easily. Quite quickly. Man, I really need an Embracer, though. Definitely need an Embracer. Hold on, let me see how much unlimited diamond goes for, because I could probably maybe get that crafted. Just gonna still get that on my mind. Is it still 3k? 2k? I could just do a rank 2 and maybe have the guy craft me like a good version. Should I do it? Embellishment maybe on top of it? Because I could get a better ring from literally anywhere else. But it's like a chance. I'll hold on to it. I feel like if I'm just like, if I'm thinking about it, I'm not jumping at the beat to get it, then I probably don't actually want it that badly. Because you could get it from somewhere else. Want to craft neck? Like a Lariat? I could get a Lariat, I guess. I don't really have the funds to craft a Lariat. Like, if I want to tip somebody well, I won't really be able to. 40% use circuit damage, also Captain to tank insight. Maybe I should invest into Lariat. Yeah, maybe I should. Where's my quest this week? Wicked Shore. So I still need to get myself a Spark of Ingenuity team. I need to get that done, but maybe Lariat will be a good investment. Just because it's a lot of good secondary stats. Yeah, it's probably worth. Probably Lariat is worth. Just because then my neck does not have secondary stats that I want at all. And that would be actually a fantastic item. I wish I had a jewel crafter, like a character of my own that I was jewel crafting on. That would make it so much easier because I could just craft myself my own items. So much easier, chat. Miles easier. Alright, looks like we're getting ready for the raid tonight, boys. I'm not even sure what we're doing. I think we're just doing Kurog. I don't know if I'll stream the raid though. Want to craft the neck? I probably will, no problem. Lariat seems really good with primary stat gems. Yeah. That's another thing though. Like if I want to make a Lariat, do I go just secondary stats or do I make a primary stat gem? And that's a lot of kind of investment and finding the right crafter for it. And then can I get a better version of it? I really should put a good stat gem in there. I guess like it doesn't really matter whether I get like a really, really big Lariat or a small Lariat. Getting a Lariat is better than no Lariat, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I'll need to think about it. I'll definitely think about it. I'll probably make myself a Lariat with like right secondary stats because the gems right now are not too bad. And I think that'll probably be the best item you can get for the golden investment. Do that, make each all do the completion professions and supply 1 or 2 mains. Yeah, that's usually what a lot of people have been doing is they've been like kind of doing it in such a way where they can like be self-sufficient. Their alts, they can have like a couple of alts that are like really super focused on like specific items, specific professions, specific like crafting methods of gear for their characters. Like maybe they'll have like one character that's all about gathering and they'll just go super hyper specific on certain gathering items, and one character will be super specific like one type of like weapon, and another will be like in the hammers, one could be swords, one could be like elemental gear, but the other leather working can be like the toxic gear or whatever, or the decayed items, you know, like really specialized so you can really do everything. Or just have a ton of gold where you can just get all the mats and make all these things immediately, buy the the recipes early and just get all the work orders and just level up professions that way. Do a big investment and then recoup costs with people trying to get stuff made. That's big too. Mining is about BS, NG, and JC. Do that, make it. I guess mining would be the most like useful. Although herbalism and Writhe Bark has been really good on Illidan. I mean, you can get like for 100 Writhe Bark at like rank 2, hell even rank 1. It's a quality 1. It sells really well. We just get lucky. Gotta get lucky a little bit on Writhe Bark. But it's not bad at all. But yeah, mining is just by BSNG, yeah. I guess it depends what you're trying to like sell or whether you're trying to like maximize, utilize and stuff. But yeah. There's so much investment though. It's a lot of time investment. It's crazy. Like I've been loving it. I've been messing with it, but I definitely haven't really been able to like deep dive into it. You know, I've been spending more of my time PvPing on the rogue, just getting my solo queues out of the way. And trying to just make sure I'm keeping my conquest, doing all that stuff, getting my mythic pluses and raiding a lot. But I would have loved to, like, if I wasn't PvPing much, or if I wasn't doing raiding, professional would be so cool, dude. I feel like there's just so much time you can just sink into it. Takes the longest, yeah. I feel like I leveled the professional my evoker very quickly, but it's like you gotta kill mobs, then you gotta loot them, and you gotta really find the farms. Whereas the other professions, you could just get like, hey, you could just keep mining or herbing while mounted, and you just go from node to node. It's so much easier. Whereas evoker, you gotta gather everything, nuke it down, skin it one by one. It's just, it takes a while. I'm surprised they didn't do like AoE skinning ability, where maybe there is one for all I know. But right now I see everybody just like skinning one after another. But maybe there is like an actual like skinning. You know what I mean? Those guys actually doing tailoring. Do you make cloaks is my question. Garments. You don't make PvP gear. Oh, there we go. He makes these things. But nobody actually makes cloaks. And alchemy stuff. I really should get upgrades on these though. Like get upgraded like gear. Because I've been doing a little bit of alchemy, a little bit of herbalism on the druid. And that character's been doing really well in that one. Selling a lot of stuff. Just think 2 hours ago did some time walking. Was lucky to get a bow from last boss. Let's go, man. That's happy for you, Leslie. Happy for my man. But yeah, boys, we're gonna call it here, man. Thanks so much for coming by. Appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you boys enjoyed. I gotta go raid, man. Gotta be on that Kellogg Grim Totem. Gotta get a Wheaties for the night. Not streaming the raid, man. I haven't had much sleep last night, so I'm just gonna cool it. Take it easy in chat, in Discord, hang out. Maybe I have some dinner in between the polls, man. But yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much for coming by. Tomorrow, Fire 5 1v1 Duels, boys. I am excited, dude. I can't wait to dive into some 5v5 duels tomorrow. I think that's gonna be awesome. The thing is, you always the thing that was always odd to me is that no professional makes shields. Their requests they give you updated shields. Really? No actual professional makes shields like blacksmithing? I would imagine it would be a blacksmith that could make a fatty shield. Awesome content, awesome duels tomorrow. I'm excited, man. That's gonna be awesome. I'm very, very excited. Because everybody should get a bit of more gear now. People are coming up with different builds. And hopefully we will see even more class changes soon. Hopefully we'll see even more class changes on the horizon, man. But yeah, I appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully we'll see some class changes around like Tuesday, Wednesday maybe? Yeah? Alright, boys. You guys have a wonderful evening. I'll catch you later. Peace.
It got me thinking now, and now I'm stuck in this loop.